Hi, I'm Ren Butler, and I want to tell you about my 22-week course in Archetypal and Holotropic Astrology coming up. It would really be an honor to have you in the course. I love teaching this class. This is my 7th year, and I look forward to Saturdays every week. It's just a wonderful community of people that gathers. I record these classes and send out the recording not long after the class ends on Saturday, so you don't have to participate live each week. So it starts on September 28th, Saturday, and it's 22 weeks, and that'll take us through April. That's noon until 2 p.m. Pacific time. We'll take December off and 3 weeks in March for spring break. And the cost, I'm sure you can see it there, $825 USD. I'm very open to people paying in installments if that's a help for you. If you're interested in Rick Tarnas' approach to archetypal astrology, this focus on aspects and transits, then this is the course for you. I've had a long time experience working in this field. Had my first chart done in 1979 when I was 19 years old. And I discovered a great book a year and a half later, Sequoian and Acker's The Astrologer's Handbook. And I've been deeply immersed in astrology ever since that day. I've never been a period that I wasn't highly excited about astrology. So I want to share that enthusiasm and excitement with you. I really hope you can join us. It's always a wonderful group of people that come, people from all different walks of life from all around the world. We'll talk a lot about dreams and we'll look at people's dreams in the class. If you have really interesting dreams during the class you would like to share and let us talk about, that would be wonderful. It's always a very, poignant and meaningful part of the class. We'll talk about relationships. If you have a relationship that you would like some illumination on, and we have to get permission from the other person to talk about it in class, but that would be wonderful as well. And we'll talk a lot about psychedelic sessions. So if you have session reports from journeys that you are doing during the class period or in the past, we can look at those and look at your transit. Then I'll talk about how we can use archetypal astrology to predict good days for sessions and to understand their content afterward and help to integrate them. We'll also be looking a lot at current events. Every few weeks, we'll look at what's happening in the sky right then, and you can see how we use the world transits, alignments between the planets in the current time, to illuminate what is happening for the collective psyche of humanity as a whole. A lot of people are feeling fear about the election coming up, and that's something we can share together. We can have that experience together, and I'm sure we're all hoping that the better angels of our human nature will prevail in this election and also in the Middle East. We can share those experiences this fall. This course will be very rewarding whether you are a beginner or a professional and experienced astrologer. For beginners, we'll give you some extra attention before the class starts to bring you up to a place where you can appreciate and enjoy the classes. Some special, introductory sessions, no extra charge. And for professionals, I think you'll find that this is a very rewarding and helpful way of approaching astrology. One of the things that is included in the class tuition is my huge slideshow that I put together, which I introduce the field and then one by one look at all the planetary pairs from Sun, Moon out to Neptune, Pluto. And I have examples from literature, philosophy, politics, music, art, film. It's a very colorful and engaging, evocative slideshow, and I think you'll find that very interesting. I also put together the study guide of the archetypes 2 years ago, and students have found this very helpful. There's a lot of space in here to write in your own insights, and it's designed to let you collect your own correlations. So whether you have, for example, a Sun-Pluto aspect natally, when did you have a Pluto to Sun transit? And what was your experience? Some famous people who have it, you have people in your life who have it. And this is a resource that you can keep for the rest of your life and fill up with the insights that you discover. So you'll find that to be very helpful. And the class schedule will be planned out so you know what is coming in the following week, and you'll be able to review those slideshows and do your little bit of homework in this study guide if you want to, but there's no obligation. You don't have to. Some people will really engage with this class, and I really support that. You'll get a lot out of it. Other people may just drop in from time to time and watch some of the recordings or all the recordings, and they'll get a lot out of it as well. So that's totally fine. Just one more thing. I hope you're all holding up under this very challenging Mars square Saturn Neptune world transit that's happening. It started around the 10th of August and goes through the first week of September. And it's quite a demoralizing transit, or it can be. It can be confusing, disruptive. Conflicts can be unusually demoralizing and acrimonious or bitter. There can be a sense of lowered energy or discouragement. So hang in there. As soon as you sign up, I will send you my little write-up that I've done on that world transit, which you may find helpful and validating. The approach of archetypal astrology is very positive. We recognize that by understanding the archetypal dynamics in our psyches at a given time and in the collective psyche of all humanity, we can help to turn those energies, those directions, those vectors, principles toward their most positive life-supporting forms. And doing deep self-exploration in therapy or dream work or in responsible use of psychedelics can also help us to face the difficult material that is surfacing within us in a condensed way and consume it from our experience. In a session, we can really go into those experiences, and that releases it. And this can be very helpful and validating. So whatever level of astrology you're at, I would love to have you in this course. I really look forward to it, and I hope you can join us.